Unfortunately, I have an ex-wife that hates the fact that she had 3 kids with a black man. And if you see, she tries to hide the fact that her kids are black because 2/3 of them don't have hair like me.
He goes on to say that one of his daughters is treated differently because she has hair closer to his. He's now trying to find a hairstylist for her. Bro, we gotta treat you like everybody else that comes to this app asking this question. Why can't you ask an auntie or something? Why can't you ask a cousin? Why can't you ask a friend? Why are you coming to the internet? Also, were there no sign to show you that this white woman that you had children with was secretly racist or at least prejudiced? There had to be signs, bro. You had to have known that your black children would be treated this way or potentially treated this way. In the comments on that video, bro, no one wants to help you. I just think it's in bad taste to come to the internet asking that question, asking for a hairstylist. You could literally do that on your own time. You don't have to come to the internet and ask us. Google is free, bro. YouTube is free, bro. Yelp. You can even put keywords in Yelp, bro.
The moment I came across that man's video, I can't find the original video, but the very first one that you guys watched where the man was talking about the whole situation, I came across that video and my very first thought is the kids in this whole mess, the kids in this whole situation. When you are getting with a black man, what is the thought process? Someone is black, you're white. Do you think your kids are going to come out white? Like, there are so many examples of people in interracial marriages, relationship who have had kids together, and you can tell that not all of them come out white. It's either they start, with the first child being dark skinned till the ink starts to decline, or they start with, the first child being white person till the ink starts to increase. I want to know if I'm the only one who noticed this type of pattern a lot. I'm not saying this happens to everyone, but this pattern is very common. But when you are coming together with a black man, aren't you selfish thinking that your kids will only look white when you are procreating with a black man? Like, I really cannot understand why the woman now hates black kids when you slept with a black man. I want us to get into more of the things that people are saying about this whole thing, because it's a situation of two people who are not really all right is now putting a kid's life in danger and building trauma for her. Let's get into it.
This man got on here and basically was saying that he has his ex-wife. He's black. His ex-wife, I'm assuming, was white, and they have mixed race children. 2 of them have, I guess, pretty manageable hair. And then one of the children has very curly hair, whatever. He's basically saying, like, she hates the fact that she had 3 kids with this black man, and really he's looking for someone to do his daughter or son's hair. And the comments, oh God, they did disappoint, because a lot of people were saying, like, you got to take accountability. This is what you chose. And I think when it comes to being in interracial relationships and stuff like that, there's a lot of conversations I do think actually need to be had before you make that step, or you say you want to procreate with this person. But if she's already saying, like, there had to be something about her or a sign that showed that she wasn't really ready to date interracially and take it seriously, and now your child has to suffer because of that. And there's a lot of biracial people that I feel like just on the internet in real life who speak about their experiences and saying, especially if you have a mother, a white mother, and saying that, hey, it's hard for us to connect because her experience in her life is different than what I have experienced. And so for him, it's just like, I really hope that he sat there and thought about, like, damn, like, I also procreated with someone that doesn't appreciate me, that didn't appreciate my color, didn't appreciate my culture, my struggle, and now my child has to suffer because of that. I hope he thought about it like that, and I don't think he did. And so when the comments said that, they were like, well, this is a part of that. And it even made me think about the statistics about interracial relationship and how a lot of times black men and white women have the highest divorce rates, but when it's flipped, interracially, white men with black women, they don't have a super high divorce rate. But it got me to thinking, like, if you are going to do it, like, was it not a priority to make sure that this person loved you for who you are? Not necessarily like to fetishize you. I just wanted to know that. I didn't put anything crazy in the comments because, like I said, I really do feel like he was just really trying to find somebody to do his daughter's hair. But when he explained the backstory situation, I'm like, so you laid down and procreated with someone who hates you and really may hate her. And because of that, is treating the 1/3 of the child it's subconsciously maybe treating her differently. God forbid she or he may be the darkest one. It's I just saw a video of a black man complaining because he had 3 children with a white woman, and he says that his baby mother hates that their children are black, and how she refuses to, learn how to do the daughter's hair. It just gave, she'd be having them looking a mess or whatever, and how he needs help, he needs suggestions on hairstylists in the DMV area to get his daughter's hair done. Mind you, sir, you didn't need to make a video requesting suggestions to get their hair done. You literally could have typed in the search bar DMV hairstylist, and at least 50 probably would have came up. This man wanted some sympathy. He wanted, people to be like, oh my gosh, these white women are so racist. But listen, sir, you knew who she was before you had a baby with her. You should have picked better. I don't believe that you didn't know that this woman was like that. You probably were being anti-black with her. You probably were one of those black men who was telling her, oh yeah, I don't date black women because they're ghetto, they're this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. You definitely were doing that. And then you got with the white woman, it didn't work out, and she showed that she is racist. Whether she's with a black man or not, she's still racist. And then he's in the comments responding to people telling him, you should have picked better, we don't care with how many followers they have. Mind you, he has over 130,000 followers, and his videos don't even get views. So like sir, be serious. You should have picked better. You was being anti-black with her. You was probably talking about black women too. Now you want to come on social media and that's what they do. Once they find out the other side wasn't what they thought, or they start getting treated, sir.
Okay, and while I'm here, because I saw all the videos, the gentleman, the African-American gentleman who was in a interracial marriage and had biracial children and decided to come to the internet and say that his white ex-wife does not like his kids, their kids, pretty much because she is complaining about the fact that 2 of their children has the preferred hair type that they like to have, or they assume that's going to be automatic when they reproduce with a person of African descent. And one of them actually has the hair texture of someone who is of African American descent. Number 1, hair texture is not based on just generally who you have a baby with. You're not guaranteed, at no point were they guaranteed that all of their children were going to have the preferred stereotypical hair texture that they wanted. And by all means, somebody tag his ass, because this part is specifically about him, and it is going to be one of those rants. Sir, the disdain that your ex-wife has for the fact that one of your children has a kinkier hair texture is the same disdain that she had for all individuals with their hair texture. She had it when before you, she had it when she got with you, but she didn't have to necessarily deal with it. I can almost probably guarantee that the 2 of you had those conversations prior. That's why she was able to come and talk to you about it and express how she felt about it openly, because she knows you don't like nappy heads either. Talking about now she realizes that you're 100%. She knew you was 100% then. Buck. I don't know why there are so many black men who date white women that somehow or another think that because this white woman wants to be with them actually means that they are accepting of all things that come with people of color, specifically black people. That does not mean that. Whether y'all want to admit it or not, for some of them, it is an anomaly. For some of them, it is an act of rebellion. For some of them, it is a means to have mulatto-looking babies. And it's not a term that I use, but it is a term that they still use in 2025. So, sir, since you're 100%, where your aunties? Where your mama? Where your cousins? Where are the people that can do what needs to be done for not only the one with the kinkier hair texture, but for all of them? Where they at? Where they at? Why are they not present? The world may never know. But we know, don't we? We know, don't we?
Back when Passport Bros was still reigning, back when there was a very huge hate train for black women, I think they are still hate training for black women, but there was a time of Kelvin Samuels, like there was a time of other, big men who were pushing the narrative of Passport Bros. There's another channel I cannot remember. I don't think they are on YouTube any longer. They were pushing the hatred for black women so freaking much that you would think women are murderers. Like when you marry them, they just unalive you. That's what you will think. They come off telling us or, trying to convince the world that these people of the other color are better than black women. I see a lot of people in the comment section saying, I can never feel sorry for people like this because we know some of the things that they have been saying. Like the way they were painting the entire thing as if these people would never do them wrong. They have this whole idea that because of the color of your skin, then you have a higher chance of being a better woman. Like till today, it boggles my mind that they think that because someone is white, they are better off being a wife than a black woman. Till today, I still do not understand that thought process at all. The hate for black women. So when I see videos like this and I see comments of people in the comment section saying, you know what, I can never feel bad for them. I can't even hold them. I can't even blame them at all. Because what do you mean you have a ex-wife that hates black kids, but you slept together? Those kids are not a mistake. It's not just one child. Three kids. They have 3 kids together. This woman was expecting a miracle. She was expecting magic. She wanted to lay with a black man. She wanted to have that fantasy, checked out on her list. But she thinks just by chance, because she's white and because they are superior, all our kids are going to come out white. How on earth is that even possible? Like how? Yes, it happens. There are people, who are mixed, but, they come out looking very white. Some it might be just by their hair that you will know that this person is mixed. But to think or to assume that that is what your situation is going to be is where the craziness is. Like that is where the craziness is. Because now he's looking for someone that is going to help in making his daughter's hair, because the woman just hates the fact that they are, they are black and their hair is this and that. This old narrative of black hair is this, black hair is bad, it's hard to maintain. Now she is going through it and saying that the mother does not like the kids. She doesn't like the kids. Basically, that's all I'm hearing. Because if you love your kids, you're going to take them to go get their hair done if it's something you cannot handle while you learn in the process. It's a gradual thing. Even if you don't know how to do it, you make an effort. These are your kids. What are you talking about? If you make an effort, you will gradually get there. Like every single thing you need to take care of those kids' hair is on the internet. Because somehow she thought all her kids were going to come out white with straight hair, she now hates the fact her expectation didn't come to fruition. You guys, it is insane. Very, very much insane. And in the comment section, there were people who said, yes, they experienced this. Imagine how these kids will grow up. Imagine the things that these kids will have to go through in the hands of this mother who just does not like the fact that they are black. Or maybe she hates the father and now she's now, putting the aggression on the kids. But these two people are at fault for the type of life that these, kids are going to grow up with, for the type of experience that they will have growing up. And even him coming online to already claim that their mother doesn't like them. When they grow up and they see that online, maybe they've been having such feelings before, it will be a confirmation to them as well. This is crazy. In the comment section, somebody said, men do not screen for good mothers. My dad felt like my mom was going to unalive him, left note everywhere at his parents' house. If I die, she did it. He then went on to have 3 kids with my mother. He didn't care. Imagine you being scared of the woman that you're getting with. Like you're so sure that woman might probably unalive you one day, but then you still go ahead to have kids, not just 1, but 3. You still go ahead to have kids. Still this same woman that is making you leave notes that if you die, they should hold her accountable. Insane. There was a particular stitch this lady brought up the fact that men do not vent the type of women that they marry. They just do it for the thing. They just do it for whatever it is. In fact, there is no motive, there is no thought behind it. They just want to live with a white woman because somehow they have been sold the idea that they are better. Like somehow they just feel like they are with a better person if they are with them. And somehow they just envision to have a light-skinned kids. Like, yeah. Someone responded to that comment and said, oh my God, said, my stepmom and he stayed for 30 years. She wanted to hand you, sabotage your career, try to off your kids, and you still stayed. This other person said, my dad is black and my mom is Indian. I think black men like that intentionally go for women as far removed from the black community as possible, but they want to act shocked when that woman is racist towards their children. He just didn't think it would affect his kids because he thought they were going to be light-skinned, with loose cause. This one said, interracial couple never expect their kids to look black, which to me is crazy. Like how? Chances are that they are going to look black. They plan to raise the next Zendaya or Mariah Carey. He needs to ask other white women with mixed kids to help him. Because now he's coming online, help for his daughter. Like, obviously we know the demographic of people that those helps are directed to, black women to come out and help, because somehow his own wife that laid with him hated the fact that their kids turned out black and has refused to make their daughter's hair. Now he's online asking for help, and we know he's throwing those questions out to black women. The same people, the same set of people that they said they are not good enough. The same set of people that they said they are too masculine, they are not feminine enough, they are not, wife material. What's the name that they've never called black women in this life? Let me know in the comment section. I want to hear what you guys think about this whole thing in the comment section, and I am going to see you guys in the next one.